The bragging rights begins here between these two British sides, and these two Premier League sides are massive favourites to win the whole entire Europa League competition by July. Whoever wins out of these two teams in this game between Spurs and Manchester United. These two teams came 5th and 6th in terms of qualification into the Premier League from last season to get into the Europa League, and tonight they're playing each other in the first leg of the Europa at White Hart Lane before they do play at Old Trafford for next week in the second leg of the Europa League. And how do you feel about this game, Alan? And who do you reckon is a big game in terms of this matchup here, what it means in terms of them trying to get into the Europa League semi-finals by the end of these two legs, by the end of this game here for tonight and also for next week? It is going to be very difficult in terms of Spurs to try and survive United within the two legs of the Europa League, as currently they're forming the Premier League. They are top of the league, only 6 points clear from Man City at the top of the Premiership, while Spurs are currently 8th in the Premier League. But end of the day, I know United have got a lot of attention now focused on the FA Cup and also focused on the Premier League and also the competition here for tonight for the Europa League. But as for Tottenham, however, their season's done completely, realistically. All they've got to hope for now for Big Ange is to try and qualify maybe for the Champions League for next season, or get any European football for next season itself, or win the Europa League itself to get himself to qualify in the Champions League, of progressing from this competition to do so. Thank you very much there, Alan. And now we move on to the coverage here at White Hart Lane in Tottenham in North London, as Tottenham Hotspur of Spurs will take on here against Manchester United. And let's get to the first leg of the Europa League quarterfinals here live right now. And the Europa League quarter-final begins here between Spurs and Manchester United here for tonight. And could Spurs get the win, unless Man United could end up getting anything out of their result here for these two legs to progress also in the semi-finals of the Europa League within the next week at Old Trafford. Because we know that these two teams are more likely now the favourites now to win the whole entire Europa League. And let's find out here tonight who gets the advantage here before heading to Manchester for next week. And the Spurs might go marching into the semi-finals of the Europa League if they end up going through against United within these two legs. But as for Spurs, Lopez in goal. We've got Kieran Trippier, Sessegnon, Son Heung-min, Harry Kane, Fekir as well. And also we've got Højbjerg, Bissouma and Bentancur in that midfield. For United, however, Ronaldo up front with Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford. We also have as well Casemiro in that midfield. We also have Kessie and McTominay with Luke Shaw, Lindelof in the defence, and goalkeeper Navas also in the team for Man United here for tonight in the first leg of the Europa League quarter-finals. And here we go, let's get the match underway live between Spurs and Man United, and here we go for the contest. And now here's to Song, now to Harry Kane. And now all the way there now to a pass there. Well, Marquinhos there holds it tight here for United. Or lost it, although he doesn't. He wins it nice and tidy here. Now is Wan-Bissaka. And now Kessie. Now Marcus Rashford. And now Ronaldo. Ronaldo now nice and hold it tightly here for United here now. Now Ronaldo. Back pass there to Wan-Bissaka. And now Spurs want the ball back here now. Bissouma. And now Harry Kane. And now going really through here now, a pass to Son Heung-min. Now back to Harry Kane, a goal for Kane! What a start to the matchup here, as Harry Kane puts Spurs in the lead in this Europa League tie against fellow British side of Manchester United here this evening. And what a goal there from Harry Kane. And also scored against his former club also of Manchester United, who played for them for a couple of years, in fact, for United, since Spurs let him go way back in 2015. And he did very, very well at Man United. And he left during last summer to go back to his boyhood club of Spurs and scored over United here for tonight. And they take the lead to make it 1-0 here at White Hart Lane. And a good start here for Tottenham here in this Europa League quarter-final matchup. 1-0 in the game as we speak. And now Rashford now on the ball back here for Man United here. Could be a chance, and it's gone away right there to the goalkeeper of Anthony Lopez there for Spurs. Now Bantaker. Now Fekir. Looking for an options here now. Pass there now to Harry Kane. Now Kane, cross in maybe. Hit the wall there, however. Cross into the box here for a goal maybe at the crossbar. Could be a goal, an own goal there. I think Marquinhos almost put the ball over the line to make it 2-0 to Spurs. But at least he cleared it away though from danger. And that could be more trouble ahead right there for Manchester United in the match. But yeah, Spurs are doing quite well so far. Actually taking themselves very seriously in this game here for Big Andrew's team. And to get themselves a big chance to try and go through. And that best advantage here to try and get before of next week when they go to Old Trafford in the second leg of the Europa League. And now Cristiano Ronaldo. And now Casemiro. And now Ronaldo. And now Luke Shaw now to Bruno Fernandes. Now Shaw. Now Rashford. And now here's to a pass there now back to Kessie. Now McTominay. We've got, let's say, 5 minutes left of the game to go. And now Son Heung-min. Now Fekir. Now Kane. And now here's to Bissouma. 1v1 to the goalkeeper. Save right there for the goalie. And now here's Casemiro. And that's going to be the end of that. Into half-time at White Hart Lane Stadium as it ends here. Spurs 1, Manchester United 0 at the half-time break. And we're back here for the second half, and here we go. 1-0 at the break. And can United get back in the match-up here to make it 1-1 in this game? And now here's Højbjerg. Now to Fekir. And now Bantaker now to Harry Kane. And now again, lost it back here now to Casemiro. Now Rashford. Now Ronaldo. Now here's Bruno Fernandes here. Now Rashford has a shot and it's gone wide. Very close call right there for a goal right there. And it looks like it was a chance for Man United to try and put themselves level in the match. So let's see the replay once again here. Great passing there. And I've got to say, a good chance there from obviously Fernandes there to Rashford as he shoots. But that's going to be now out there for a goal kick here for Tottenham in the match. And they couldn't really put that on target for sure there. That was very, very poor from United though. But yeah, they are behind this game here over Tottenham by 1-0. But the last time they both played each other in the Premier League, when White Hart Lane way back at the start of the season, United picked up a away victory over Spurs by 2-1 way back of last few months ago at the start of this season. And that was the last time that United actually played Spurs here at White Hart Lane. And even United picked up a 3-1 victory over Spurs a few weeks back in the Premier League. And it was a massive win for United to get that win over Spurs in that game. But as of right now in the Europa League, they're behind here in the first leg. And a chance right there for a goal there for Ronaldo to put that ball past the goalkeeper there of Anthony Lopez to make it 1-1 in the game. Great pass there, the Cristiano Ronaldo there. And he tried to score from there, but unfortunately that's out for a goal kick here for Spurs in the match. Now Anthony Lopez will take it and clears it all the way now away. Now a header there slightly there now to Fekir. And now it's Son Heung-min. Now Son now to Højbjerg. Now Bissouma. Now Højbjerg again. Now here's to Son again. Son lost it back now to Kessie now for United. Now won it back here now for Højbjerg. And now it's Bissouma. And now is a chance here maybe. Pass there now to Ronaldo. And there's a chance here for Marcus Rashford to score here. 1v1 to the goalkeeper to make it 1-1. And it's gone wide. Brilliant chance here for United to score. unbelievable pass there from Ronaldo there to Marcus Rashford. 1v1 to the goalie, and unfortunately that ball went wide, and that's going to be now a goal kick here for Spurs in the game. And now Lopez will take it, by the way, and boots it. Now a header right there from Kane. And now it's Højbjerg. Now Basuma. Now Son Heung-min. Now Ryan Sessegnon. And now throw to Wan-Bissaka. Now Kessie. Got, let's say, 10 minutes left of the game to go. And now Kane there could be. Oh, save there from Navas. Now Scott McTominay. Now Ronaldo. Now all the way there to Trippier. Got 5 minutes left of the game to go, by the way. 5 minutes left. And Spurs obviously are in front in this game so far. Now Rashford pass there, Ronaldo. Ronaldo could be a goal there from Ronaldo, but saved there from Lopez. We've got now at least a minute to go until the end of the matchup here. And it's all over at full time, as it ends here at full time here at White Hart Lane, as Tottenham Hotspur 1, Manchester United 0 at full time in the end of the matchup here at White Hart Lane. The official results of the quarter-finals of the UEFA Europa League. Tottenham Hotspur 1, Man United 0, Lille 3, Real Sociedad 0, AS Monaco 1, Deportivo La Coruña 2, and also RB Salzburg 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0 at the end of the matches here of the first leg of the Europa League. And also coming up for tomorrow, we do feature 2 big major games on BBC for the UEFA Champions League, as Liverpool will take on Chelsea and Bayern Munich will take on Man United, as those games will be live on BBC for tomorrow night. But that's all we have time for here for the coverage here, as Spurs won the game by 1-0. And any thoughts, Alan, on Spurs' desire and ruthlessness to pick up a win here to take to Old Trafford for next week? Any thoughts on the result here for Spurs here for tonight? A brilliant game it was for Spurs. They really showed a lot of their, say, resilience in this game to really, stop Ronaldo, stop Rashford, stop the players up front to try and get anything out of United, to try and put the pressure on Spurs in this game. But at the same time, a very good result for Tottenham. And I know their track record against United has not been very, very good so far this season, as United won 2 games over Spurs in those 2 last meetings of the Premier League in those 2 games. But yeah, I think Ange will be very, very proud of his team for tonight. But now in the second leg of next week, they've got to hold out this 0-0 draw or anything out the matchup for next week for any guarantee for them to try and go through in the Europa League semi-finals by June. Thank you very much there, Alan. And now we move on now to the end of the Europa League here for this evening. A massive win for Spurs here for tonight. They got the win over United here to win the matchup by 1-0. All thanks to Harry Kane itself for Spurs. As we'll be back, of course, with Europa League action for next week here on BBC, as United will be the home team for next week to take on Spurs in the second leg of the Europa League quarter-finals to find out who out of these 2 sides will go through into the semi-finals in June of next month from now. And that's all from us here, and also from myself here today, Gary Lineker. Have a very good evening, everybody.